Okay, diamonds. So in today's video, I am going to be using that new trend that's going around with the peel off base. So I have two of these. I ended up getting the Model 1s and I've gotten Beetles. So I have two different kinds. I'm still debating on which one I want to use, y'all. Let's get into it.
And I don't want you to me your light, cause there's times where you're gonna outshine me. And I'ma stand on the sidelines watching you be outstanding, cheering, chanting, panting. Fruits of your labor years ago, I saw you planting.
Alright, y'all, so here is my nails. I've already did my little prepping on them, so I'm ready to get started. Now, I was thinking I wanted to use the Model 1s, but then once I started thinking about using Model 1s, I was like, okay, this one you don't have to cure. So I'm like, if I use this one, it's probably going to take me a lot longer because I got to wait for a cure. So I'm not going to go with this one today. I am actually going to go with the Beetles Peel Off Base. And let's see here. Once I read on the side, it tells me to prep my natural nail first, of course. Apply a thin layer of peel-off base coat on the nail. Avoid contact with the skin. Cure under a UV LED nail lamp for 60 to 90 seconds. All right, sounds fair enough. Let me get this open. All right, so I have it open. This is what the bottle actually looks like. Okay. All righty. So first I am going to go in and I am going to apply my builder gel coat first because I want to still keep my nails in great condition. I don't want the actual peel off gel to be popping right off of my natural nail bed. I just don't trust that so much, so I'm going to go in right now and I'm going to go in with the builder gel. So I'm going to go right in and I'm going to go into my lamp for 60 seconds. And this is going to be so fun, y'all, to see how this turn out. I wonder how long this going to last for. It's actually becoming the newer thing, you know, especially because I'm going to be doing different nails all the time. So it's best that I actually wear something like this over my nails so I can pop them off without soaking them or drilling and all of the extra things. It's just better this way. We finna see how this work. Once again, this is the Beetles. I actually ordered this right off of Amazon. So I'll make sure I link that down below for y'all. I am going to put this base coat on. Well, this is actually a base gel. So I'm going to put this base gel over my nails and we have to make sure we are covering the whole nail. I've honestly seen in some reviews that they only cover like the middle part, honestly. Ooh, this is kind of thick. The middle part, excuse me, going up into the tip of the nails. But I am going to cover my whole nail bed. So I'm just cleaning around the edges, as you can see, because I want to make sure that when I go to pop these off, or if they pop off on their own, they come off as easy as possible. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to cure for the full 90 seconds to make sure that it's fully cured. And then I already have my tips sorted out for me. So after this, I am going to go in with a base coat around my tip. And that is how I'm going to be selling them on before I do the acrylic. Okay, so this is how we're looking so far. Alrighty, and I already have my tips sorted out, so I'm going to go on ahead and go in, do my tips, and I have my Candy's base coat. So I'm going to go in with my base coat. Okay, let's see, go in. I'm actually going to hold it this way because this is a little bit better positioning for me. I hope this sticks. I'm just curing right under my UV light that's right here. I'll move it closer. Okay, so now that I have all of my nails on, I am going to go in and I am going to fully cure them for 60 seconds. Okay, y'all, here we go. The fun part. Acrylic time. I'm getting my napkin, get myself together here. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me to work with nails this long. Oh, yo, I don't know. I'm over here like, okay. I'm like, I don't know if I want to file them because these are so thin that I'm nervous that if I file them, see how this one is kind of bent a little bit just for me putting it on. I'm just going to go over them. I'm just going to go right over them. I ain't going to do no work. Now, y'all know I ain't the best with my acrylic, so it's going to take me a minute. Okay. Remember, we're getting all our air bubbles out. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to pull it down, and I'm noticing I think that I have it a little too warm down here, so I gotta work a little bit faster because my acrylic is drying faster. It's warmer in my house right now. It's cold, y'all, and it's late, so my son is asleep, so I have to work with this a little bit faster than I intended to because I do got a little warm down here. Y'all, my acrylic is drying so fast that I don't even know how to keep up with what I'm doing right now, y'all. I honestly don't, because I am not the best at applying this, and it's just gonna take me a second. Oh, wait. It's just gonna have to work, y'all. It's gonna have to work. Okay, I'm moving on to the next nail now. Y'all, look at these nails. Oh my goodness, y'all. The struggle is real. I have it way too hot down here. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna keep on going, but goodness gracious, I set myself up for this. Like, even I'm hot doing this right now. Woo, y'all, I swear I ain't gonna give up, but I mean, this is taking way longer than I intended on it to take. I should have really paid attention to the temperature of my home, and I actually don't move fast enough for this to be drying as fast as it's drying on me. So I am struggling. I'm struggling right now. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this, how bad this is. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm gonna have to go put my monomer in the refrigerator, y'all, cause this ain't it. Still finna keep going. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is ridiculous. Okay, like, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all, I need to fold this napkin up so I can do these other nails. I just started moving in a slower duration because clearly with me trying to do a bigger bead, I cannot do that right now because it is too hard for me at the moment. It's too hot in here and this is drying extremely fast, and in all actuality, me using the YM products, they usually don't even dry this fast. That's how I know it's heated up in here. I usually can work with this product for a little while before it start drying up on me. Okay, I pretty much wiped that bead away. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know how y'all do this shit at such a fast pace. I don't know how y'all do it. Whew. Bear with me. This is ridiculous, y'all. I am literally pressing to try to get this to even out for me because this is ridiculous, y'all. I cannot get this how I want this to be. It's making me sad. They look ridiculous. They look bad. But I'm not gonna give up. Y'all, look at these now. Look at this one. Look at all of these. I should have cut these down had I known. Yep, these are definitely gonna pop right off. Yeah. Alright, let's go on. Let me make this one a little thicker. Cause look at this. And what is that doing? We're gonna thicken that up just a little bit. Good thing they made filing, right? Cause that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll have to file these down to get us a shape because this right here is ain't it. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Okay. These are how we are looking so far. I need to go to bed and try it again. So that's what I need to do because this is ridiculous. Okay, I just gotta add this little bit more right on this tip. And then I will be finished with this part because I ain't doing no more. This is crazy. Okay, I'm finna clean up this mess and then I'm finna come back in and get ready to file. So I done did all the filing that I could possibly do on these with what I've done for the acrylic part. I think they look alright. Y'all, my dust collector, I need to invest in another one. Like, my dust collector, look at how much dust. It's like all over me. You can see all this all on the table. Like, my dust collector, oh my goodness, look at this. Y'all, it's everywhere. Like, look at this. I gotta invest in another one. The table dust collectors, I don't think is really worth nothing. I just loved at the table, but honestly, the dust collectors, you gotta invest in another one of them. Okay, diamonds, we are going to dust a little bit more of this off of my fingers. That's what I'm gonna do for starters. Just a little bit more off of me, and I'm gonna go in and I want to file. I want to buff my nails. So I'm going to go in with some cuticle oil. And I don't have the dottor like I wanted to have. Okay, so I got them lathered in that oil, and then I'm going to buff them. How ironic is it that my buffer is not right here by me? Let me go grab that 1 second. I'm back. Okay, then I'm going to spray my hands with some alcohol and then I'm going to clean them all off. Alright, so this is the finishing look after I've applied the acrylic that I struggle so hard with. Thank y'all so much for being here and watching me go through it. Hopefully we could be better next time. I don't know. This little finger seemed cricky, y'all, but it ain't like, where is it? Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to end this video right here, y'all. I am going to come back tomorrow and do some designs. Diamonds, listen, it's late where I'm at. I was up, I was a little bored, and I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna go and do my nails, and I wanted to try out that base gel, so this was perfect for right now. But that acrylic took so long for me to do, so I am extremely tired. So I'm gonna have to finish this with some designs and some crystals or something tomorrow. So I'll holler back at you, diamonds. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time. Okay, diamonds, I'm back. I'm well rested and I am ready to see the final look of these nails, y'all. So let's get going. Okay, so as y'all can see, this is how we finished off. And now we have to go back and add some designs on these because we want to make these pop. So I'm going to just go in with a little bit of alcohol. I want to clean them off a little bit. Just get them nice and clean. Okay. All right, so that's looking good. And then I'm going to go in with a base coat before I add my polishes on. And of course, you know, I have candies for my base coat. It's a shiny base coat, ain't it? Okay, and then I'm going to go in and I am going to cure for 60 seconds. And I'm going to be honest, y'all. So this is the day after the day I said I'll be back. So this morning when I got up and I got ready for work, one of my nails popped off. And I was like, oh no, I already don't have one of my hands done. I have to go ahead and put this nail back on. So I ended up selling on my thumbnail this morning before work. So the pop off definitely worked. Okay, so this is how we looking with that base coat on. It is nice and shiny. I love how shiny that is. Yes, shiny. Okay, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some colors. We're going to be doing a winter look. I'm going for winter. So the polish that I'm using, I couldn't even get that open. It's going to be Double Rhythm. This is also a product that I purchased off of Amazon as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this is one of Amazon's products though. But it's Double Rhythm. So we're going to be trying that out today. This is how that blue looks. Real pretty blue. Then I'm going to go in with my candy. I'm going to go in with my candy white for the next nail. I want that to be more of a whiter tone than what the acrylic looks like. Okay, so I got my blue and I got my white. I am going to go in and I'm going to do two-tone. I'm going to do half tip white, half tip blue. I don't want to use that one. Go with a longer one. Yeah. So I'm going to add some white right here. I'm going to also add some blue, and I'm going to be using this blue. Yes, that's going to be cute. Okay. Okay, so I like how them is going so far. Let's move on to the next one. Gotta take a peek at my phone. Okay, so this is how we look at so far. Light blue, white, blue and white, white, and the drippy looking blue. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna cure them for 60 seconds. Okay, so now that I got those dry, I'm gonna go on and go in with a second coat. Okay, so that's looking good so far. This is how we're looking. I think that looks pretty decent. Okay, let's move on. So for this now, I want to add some frost kind of going around at the bottom. I like that, so I'm gonna leave that just like that. That looks cute. Okay, and so now that I have that one finished, I'm gonna actually go in and cure that one. Okay, so now that I got that out, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some shell looking glue right around the top to make that pop. I don't know if I really like that one. I think I might take that off and start that over. And again, I'm like, I kind of like it a little bit. think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna go in one more right here, actually. Nope, I don't like it. It's coming off. Okay, yeah, I did not like that, so I'm going to try that again. Going with thinner strips. I'm gonna start on this side first. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna go in and dry it so that I know that I'm gonna keep it. So I'm gonna put it in for 60 seconds. Okay, so I have that how I want that to look a little bit. So I'm gonna move on to this finger, and this one I want to kind of make it look like a candy cane, but it's gonna be blue. So I'm going to be mixing, as you can see, I still have my tray here. I'm going to be mixing some of this gel in with it to get the color that I want. Ooh, okay. So this is how we're looking so far. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to dry that. 60 seconds, I'm going under 4. Going in with that ombre. So I'm just going to polish this tip right here with this blue. Just like that. And then I am going to bring it down. Gonna cure that for just a second, and then I'm gonna go back in with another coat of that little blue and bring down that ombre a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go back in and do another little ombre. Dry that one more time, and then I'm going to move on from that now. This is how we look so far. I think it's coming together pretty well. I'm waiting to do my thumb just because I want to get finished with these ones. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some bedazzles, y'all. Let me show y'all what I got. Okay. So I'm only want to use a couple out of this one right here. We got some little snow stickers. So I'm going to go in because I've been wanting to do this part right here so bad with this chain. Okay, let me grab my glue. Got my glue that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be adding these chains. These chains are actually going to go in between this candy cane one here. I hope it's enough chain. We'll see. This chain is kind of short. So I'll see. I will go every other just in case there's not enough of that chain. Then I'll have enough to put in a different chain. Let's get these open. Okay. I think I want that one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, y'all, look at all of these little ones. I'm dropping them and stuff. Okay. Those are cute. Got these little stickers. It's hard to see. Let me put them a little bit closer. So I'm not doing any gold, so I'll be using the white ones. Can I add some gold? I could add some gold, but I'm not. All right. Let's go ahead on. Get those out my way. That's how I wanted it to have a bubble. Okay. Curing that for just a second. I'm actually going to bring out my other cure. Let me show y'all that. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is so cute. This is cute. Okay. So now that I have that flash cure, I want to move that over for just a second. And I am going to go in and do my chain. Let's get to the chain. Let me scoop this up so y'all can see. And this bottle is getting empty, y'all. So I'm squeezing with all my might to get this out. And I want it from here to here. I'm gonna bring this back over here. I gotta cut this off. Oh, okay, let's move on. Now that I have all of those diamonds on, I am going to go ahead and add my charm on my middle finger. Okay, adding that glue right on there. I was gonna go with this, but I like this charm. Yeah, that's cute. So for my ombre nail, I have some of this glitter right here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this glitter. Majority of all these products that I have, I've gotten from either Amazon, Shein, Temu. Okay. So I have that right there, and then I'm going to mix that in with some of this silver. Okay, so that's not really what I intended on that looking like. Y'all, I'm over here just going with my brain. But I don't like that, and I know I don't like that. So I'm going to actually clean this off, and I'm going to come back with some more glitter, and I'm just going to add some clear with my glitters, and then I'm going to do it like that. Okay, so now that I'm back with this, I am going to go back in with a little bit more of my glitter because I want to see this glitter. And I'm actually going to add some top coat in here. This is how they look so far, y'all. Let's go in and cure them. Okay, I want to go in. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to go in with a small one like right here. Or, oh, these say Merry Christmas. I can't go in with that one. Let's see. I like that. It say Merry Christmas, but I don't know how well you'll be able to see that says that. Probably once I put some clear something over it, we'll be able to see that a little bit more better. But for now, I don't really know. Ombre, this is the drippy one, but I'm actually finna cover this whole nail, and I'm going to cover this nail with marble as soon as I get it wiped off. I don't know. I'm just splishing it all the way around. And this is why we here learning together, y'all, because I'll be messing up sometimes, and I'm gonna show y'all. But I don't like that one. I did it wrong. I think I'm supposed to put, you know what? I'm going to put a clear coat down first because I think that's how we're supposed to do it. But I like those so far. I think I go in with a clear coat. Let's see if this works better. And then if this don't work, we're going to go in and do something different. I'm gonna have to cure this one right now, right under this lap, really fast, y'all, because this mug wanna drip everywhere. Okay, y'all, so I decided that I do not like this. You can barely read this. So I decided I'm gonna go in with some of these crystals right here. Well, some of these silver ones. Okay, so I guess I'm liking how this looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to dry these for 60 seconds and then I'll be right back. OMG diamonds. Okay, so in the middle of me recording, my cameras went out on me. So I had to come back in and redo this video. I made a couple of changes to my nails because I didn't like a couple things. And so here is the final look. Ta-da! Okay. I ended up changing this finger here. I made it more of a sweater. I like that. Added some shimmer because I wanted some shimmer, give it more of that winter look. And then I also went in and added some snowflakes. I'm so sad y'all didn't get to see me finish these, but I do have the before, and then I'm gonna have these as well so that y'all can see the before and the after, even though the whole video you can see the before. But this is it, y'all. I'm liking, I love it. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment below. Let me know what we're working on next. I would love to hear some ideas. Everything is fascinating to me, so no wrong answers here. All right, diamonds, until next time.